Zen Thursday morning. That was pretty awesome, the bird. I remember once I'd gone to this bird sanctuary and we had to get up so early just to see all the birds. There were thousands of birds um, at the sanctuary, and we were looking for this famed toucan. And we didn't think that he existed, but you had to get up a certain hour and you had to look through the estate's telescope to see him in the far distance. And when we did see him, I was like, oh my God, that's the guy from, that cereal with the big beak. It looked exactly like him. I was like, it was great to see them. We're getting a lot of bird activities this morning, and you'll see a lot of that. You've got a lot of berries around, a lot of bird foods. They're getting friendly, they're warming up, and they're coming onto the porch. And sometimes I think about putting little things out for them to eat. But the thought will come, and then you go about your busy life and you never think about it again. So, enjoying my mornings, and I'm gonna get another sip of this cappuccino. I find this 5 minutes makes a tremendous difference to the start of my day. I thought I was too busy to do it, and I'm like, how could you not do it? So, this has been working out quite great. Especially having to see the moon, that was an incentive. At this time in the morning, it's like 6:35 a.m. So if I get up a bit earlier and get certain things out of the way, then I have time for this, which is pretty cool. It's working out. I never get tired of seeing those light pinks and light blues and purples and all those grays. It's just so spring. Let's see what's going across with my friends across the seas. It's too hazy to see much. The tree that you're seeing in the middle, that's an avocado tree. If you've been looking at my photos, that wasn't there last year. And so that's grown up. We've got a lot of fruit trees and plant trees and food trees. There's your coconut tree, which you can't see because it's still kind of morning on that. That's that vine, that's all passion fruit that runs up. It's the avocado. It's got a lot of avocados and mango trees. And then breadfruit and coconut. And what you can't see are the canes and the bananas. And another tree, it's oh wow, the moon's gone. Hmm. It's a wax apple tree. And I planted some sugar apples. You know, my idea of planting is just putting the stuff on the soil and hoping that it gets in. Mother thinks that I should put more effort into it. I'm like, listen, long ago, you eat a mango on the porch, you give it back to the ground, so you toss the seed over, and it grew. They got along quite well. But we don't do that stuff anymore, do we? We don't give back. We just keep harvesting and plucking. If you don't put anything back, I've been trying to get this off to you guys for the longest time. It's called Feed What's Feeding You. And I won't go into it so much this morning because I really want to gather my thoughts about it. But it is so important to put back. You take, you put back. Not only for good relationships, but for sustainability. If you meet a system that you are benefiting from, you always give back. The Bible says, to whom much is given, much is required. I think it was Elton John on The Lion King that said, you should never take more than you give. These are laws of nature and they work. Whether you believe them or not, they work. But anyway, not for a Thursday morning where it's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's always 5 o'clock somewhere where we start our happy hour, or weekends. We start on Thursdays. Got a good shot of the moon. Anyway, it's always fun kicking it with you guys in the morning, but I've also got to be going just when we see those pinks begin to get pronounced. Oh, hey, one last thing. It's the biggest weekend in Hollywood with the Oscars. And so, seeing that we start our weekend early, perhaps we might want to do our own little offshore fashion, get glam, red carpet ready. And I always, whenever I get the downtime, I always think or look to incorporate something to put a little zing in my morning or throughout the day. Would it be a new bracelet or a new bag, a new perfume, a new um, lipstick? I haven't been in the makeup department lately. That's something I'm going to work on this spring. Whether it be a new hairstyle, a new hair color, more probably some Hollywood curls, some new nail nail color. Anything gives your day a little perk. You know, I think this is the weekend to play with it. So I am going to ruffle through something and pull out something new. Pull out something new and see what we do. So we're gonna start our we're gonna call this the biggest fashion event of the year. The Oscars red carpet. We're gonna get red carpet ready on our offshore fashion our segments, and I'll be posting some of those things what I come up with, and perhaps I should get to it. Have a wonderful Thursday.